Parents and caregivers are budgeting back-to-school spending while one local district tries to make sure they've got enough cash to keep running. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson.
And I'm Andy Choi in for Eric. A $2.1 million shortfall for Janesville schools, the focus of tonight's top story. News 3's David Douglas has details on what could be cut. David.
And the board has to make some major cuts now, Andy. None of them are easy. They've already eliminated $9 million from this year's budget. Teachers can't be laid off because the contract year has already begun. And as you might guess, no one is happy about any of it.
That's you, Nick. Come inside.
This is more than a soccer field.
Without soccer, I think I'd be lost.
It's a classroom.
I would be on the wrong track to life.
And it's been the net that's caught Janesville Craig goalie Peter Cooney.
Nice, Peter. I'd probably be out drinking. I think a lot of kids get the wrong idea from high school, and I don't do it because of my sports, because I want to be out here playing.
But high school sports in Janesville could be booted starting this winter to save the school district $500,000 this school year and $1 million in the next.
It's ridiculous. I paid $36 for my kid to come to school. I'll pay more.
At a board meeting Monday night, this group of elementary school parents offered to pay higher registration fees to bolster the budget.
Would you be willing as a family to say, you know, I'd be willing to pay an extra $100, $200, $300 a year for my taxes?
When asked by Dwayne Severson, a board member who doesn't want to raise taxes, how they'd feel about an increase, this was their response.
Tax to the max.
Tax to the max, okay.
Harrison Elementary, which is holding an open house next week, is one of 3 primary schools the board might close to save money. The district is looking at how big the savings will be and if busing costs will wipe out the gains.
Without having that information, it's hard to say what road we're going to go down. Do I personally want schools to close? No, absolutely not.
Tough decisions and tough lessons in the game of life. Lessons players feel shouldn't extend onto the field.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think there's a price tag big enough.
If any schools do close, that wouldn't happen until the 2012-2013 school year. Everything else is on the table now. In addition to cutting coaching salaries, all stipends for after-school staff for clubs and extracurriculars would go. But because of liability, coaches cannot be volunteers, so sports would be wiped out entirely.
Wow, what about any other options at this point?
Well, they're looking at everything from gutting IT staff to clerical workers, maybe selling some property, including the district's administration building. But none of them, the superintendent says at this point, are good options for anyone.
Tough decisions for Janesville. David, thank you so much.